Note set number 10 today. Flip to your Unit 1 table of contents, and we are going to be on page 12 today. So page 12, and this title is going to be Function / Not a Function. So this is actually going to be an extension of what we did on page 11 when we talked about what a function was. Now we need to apply that knowledge and talk about function or not a function. So once you get that written down, then I need you to flip to page 12 in your notebook. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over because it's the back of a page. Now, you were given this sheet of paper. You need to cut it in half and tape it down. Remember to tape all 4 corners so that way it doesn't come up. I will do that real quick and I'll get back with you in just a second. This should be taped down now, and so this foldable, it's a really quick, just check for understanding. There are 4 practice problems. What your goal is to do is determine if what you see is or is not a function. So here's what I want you to do. I'm actually not going to do any of these with you to start. I want you to see if you can figure out what these 4 problems are. So look at the set of ordered pairs, which are the first 3. Remember, you're looking for no repeating x values. Number 4, you're going to have to use the vertical line test. So pause this video, work on these 4, and try to come up with your answer, and then I will do the same and show you what the correct answers are. Okay, hopefully you were able to at least get the function, not a function part. You may have struggled with how to word the justification of what you said. So I'm going to go over these 4 questions with you real quick. So this first one is a function because there are no repeating x values. When we are explaining ourselves and writing out our justifications, we need to be very specific on what we are trying to say. So there are no repeating x values. The second one, number 2, is not a function because the x value of -1 repeats. So again, be very specific on why you say no, especially if you say no. You have to be very specific. Okay, number 3 is also not a function because the x value of 6 repeats. So this is the mapping diagram. And remember, if we have a number on the left-hand side, which is the x bubble, if it has 2 arrows coming from it, that means it is not a function. It's used twice. And finally, number 4 is a function because the graph passes the VLT, which is the vertical line test. So this was just a quick check for understanding to make sure that everybody was on the same page and knew how to identify a function versus not a function. Great job today.